We can turn on the mic for the stream. So the basic point of this level, I thought of another thing that I kind of really wanted to do long time ago, and that is to I wanted to challenge people to try to make some gameplay as sight-readable as possible while having all of the portals invisible. So I ended up doing something to that effect here. As it turns out, some of the portals are not invisible, but most of them are. In the view that I have right now, the alpha trigger that's making the portals invisible is touch triggered, so why am I even talking? No one's even watching the stream. You can notice group 2 is the invisible group. This is part of group 2, but you can still see it. Alpha trigger is touch triggered. I'm gonna throw a base onto this real quick. Looks like I'll need a corner piece right around there. This nice, happy scaled up thingamabobber. That's the stuff to make the dash orb. This thing moves. The dash orb seems to curve because I don't know. These slopes didn't really cut it. So who the heck is even on? I'm gonna share this Woolsey world. So, yeah, this is gonna take me a minute. Just throw it into Discord so that maybe somebody shows up. Will somebody show up? Probably not. When they do, if and when they do, I guess I'll actually start explaining what I'm doing. Either that, or I will just not even notice that anyone's there, and just, I don't know, be completely silent the whole time. I guess this is currently just an exercise in talking to myself. I really wish Audio Visual would show up, but I don't know if he's even on Discord at all. I guess I'll check his server. Oh, Slime Boy Audio Visual is in the chat, is online. Is he in chat at all? Maybe I can try. But yeah, still no one. I'm gonna tilt this dashboard ever so slightly. Because I kind of wanted to do a nice graceful landing on that platform. I could also just move the platform up just a smidge. And actually, I'd probably have to move everything up just a smidge if I do that, which I will do. So now I can make that dash orb look like it's maybe just possibly probably pointing straight ahead, which it absolutely is not. I mean, I guess that's a platform, so it gets some spoof in the middle, give it some non-zero amount of filling. And I have to remember to actually hit the copy values before pasting them. And now we have like a solid, very simple solid color base. Man, I know what I want to do, but I just don't know if I really feel like it. So just take care of a few small things that I can be bothered to do. If someone joined high, I think I want to put I'm gonna shamelessly copy an idea from audio visual and throw one of these on here and actually paste state because that's faster. Can't even remember what colors I've got. Well, make this an invisible color. And make that 5, except I actually have to 5 color. Yeah, swapping it around. You know, I don't really like the solid color on that. I want it to be, let's make it blending. Copy color 5. Make it blending. Wonder why that's strange. Normally blending stuff is layered behind. Looks like we're turning down the brightness. Yeah, that looks okay, I guess. Ooh, yes, I just remembered something. I want to make a happy little animation for these spikes. And for that, I will need to zoom in a bit. And step 1, we want some happy little 3D lines. And I think I will want these ones to actually have glow checked. Maybe. Maybe, possibly, probably. Who exactly is even watching my stream? It just says me. Okay. Can make this just a smidge smaller so that it doesn't poke out the sides. And realize that it's weird anyway. Decide not to care because everything I make just looks weird. So what I want to do is make this point at the top kind of swivel around a little bit. So the spike kind of dances. We do a little bit of dancing. We go about 5 down. And now I guess we make lines that point directly at each of those points. What? I want a new line. And I want it to be just a little bit easier to rotate around. There we go. Yo, audiovisual bestie! You actually came on. Whoa. Yeah, I'm actually using my mic this time. It's technically not the first time because last Saturday I streamed this as well, and I also had the microphone on then. But I mean, nobody really showed up then. Wow, this is really cool. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make. I shamelessly copied this idea from Slime Step. I don't know whether I'm actually gonna end up using it, but I think it looks cool. I hope you're flattered. But now I'm also making a little animation for the spikes, which I guess the idea is sort of similar to Slime Step. but on the other hand, I'm doing a completely different animation, and you know, making the blocks or the spikes dance is not really a particularly new idea for me, at least. I've done it before. You remember Impossibilium. That one has a ton of dancing stuff at the very end. Wait, I actually need one of those. And yeah, this is hopefully going to look all right. Stink. Well, I'll have to iron that out later. Make this slightly smaller. And now at least that one looks all right. So that's going to be the spike we need to use slightly down. Yeah, that might be all right. Yeah, hopefully. So I guess just to get you up to speed on what the heck this level is about, it's kind of a strange. The gameplay is kind of a strange concept. I don't remember how long ago, but I once wanted to challenge. I wanted to challenge people who are actually good at making gameplay to try to make gameplay that was, one, sight readable, two, not like auto or 2-star. But the main challenge was to try to make gameplay where the player could figure out what to do, but all the portals are invisible. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. The portals are some of the portals are visible, but most of them are these? No, those ones are visible. But like this one, for example. This one's on group 2, which is the invisible group. The reason you can see is because the alpha trigger that I used is touch triggered, just so that I can actually see what I'm doing while I'm in the editor. But for example, in this, of course the player is going to jump. There is a platform. The next platform is higher than the platform that they are on. Therefore, you jump. That's kind of how a lot of the game modes work. The next couple of inputs that you would have to do are going to be more or less the same regardless of what game mode you are in. And so the player has enough time to figure out what game mode they're in before they suffer a painful and what's the word? Before they suffer a painful and not infuriating, not shameful, embarrassing death, perhaps. But yeah, hopefully I can get this Boix to do a nice dance. The small one, do I want to use half ones, or do I want to use whole ones, but make them small? The angles are kind of sharp. Let's not hit the wrong button. But yeah, let's make the let's make the lines small. So yeah, what I got on the previous stream, what I got done was on the previous stream was up to right about here. And then on like Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember for sure, maybe Sunday as well, I kind of went through the rest of the gameplay. I play tested it to try to make sure that that not really that the player could anticipate what game mode that they were going to be in, but that the player would be able to put in the right input regardless of what game they expected to be in. So for example, this transition to spider, huge blind transition, but you've got a nice, it's goes to very slow, and you've got this nice long runway to go on, and the first input is a really obvious orb. It's like, ooh, me see orb, me click orb. It's basically a lot of the point for the whole level. So like here, oh, me see ouching saw blade down there. Me jump over ouching saw blade down there. Didn't actually have that in before, but I mean, the jump is pretty long, so there's no way you're falling down for that. But yeah, I basically want in terms of, other than that, the theming of the level, I kind of want the first part is, you know, I kind of like the first part. It's supposed to be it's embarrassing. But yeah, it's supposed to feel like a whole bunch of really huge, graceful, pretend that didn't happen. But yeah, big graceful leaps. And yeah, there's a robot had massive jump setup there. It happens automatically, but you have to hold, and if people just see the pad, no one's going to know how to hold, so I put in a fake dash orb, which is reused from earlier in the level. And those spikes, of course, kill me because I moved them and forgot to move them back. So yeah, you kind of get the feeling in the build-up that you're moving upwards and upwards and upwards, even though it's mostly everything else is moving down. And then in the drop, I'm hoping to make everything go on a, instead of being completely flat, I want it to be rotating as on a very large, I guess, planet radius, probably around 40 blocks, maybe even more. We'll see how that goes. I had plans to do it, to try that once before. It didn't end up working out, but that was mostly because I kind of stopped working on that level. It was a very ambitious art level, and I just don't think I probably didn't have the skills to actually pull off the kind of art that I wanted to make. I have some art that I made for that level that I think looks okay, but it's just not the best. Some of it is just not that great, and I eventually just kind of gave up on it. I still don't really think I could really pull off the kind of art that I wanted it to be in that level. Just to give an idea of the stupid ideas I had, I wanted to have a rotating galaxy, but I wanted it to be not. I didn't want it to be face on. I wanted it to be sort of edge on, so like a maybe 45-degree angle. And I spent way too long trying to figure out some way of getting a whole bunch of objects to move around in an elliptical fashion, but like have only one motion for everything. So if I just put a rotate, I can get everything to move in a circle. But to make everything move in ellipse, I could not. I don't think there's any way to do it. I tried multiple rotate triggers. I tried moves plus rotates. I tried move to target. Best I could get was an inward spiral. As it turns out, using 2 rotates actually just makes for you just get another completely different circular motion. Same with rotate plus constant move to the side. Yeah, I know there's a way to get elliptical motion with the follow triggers, but you can only do that with one object at a time. So if I want to make an entire galaxy, I'm going to have to do that again and again and again for every single stinking object. And I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. It's just... I think that wasn't even the one that actually made me stop working on the level. I wanted to make an animation of basically a person opening their hands and letting a butterfly fly out, except I wanted their entire outline to be I wanted the entire outline of the profile of their face to basically be made entirely out of glow objects. Actually, I'm not sure why I stopped trying to do that. It wasn't all that time consuming. I've definitely done stuff like that before, but whatever. It might have just been the combination of that thing was taking a while. 2 hours. Good gravy. I don't know if I have 2 hours. Definitely not today. At least not 2 hours after. At least not 2 more hours. It's not like I have to be up bright and early tomorrow morning, but I have a job now, and for that I have to get up at just before 7 in the morning. And I mean, yeah, of course I have to go to bed pretty early for that to work. But it also means that I have to actually, it's a lot earlier than I would have been used to at any time before now. So I have to actually make sure that my sleep schedule is not messed up. Yeah, it's a thing. Responsibilities are a thing. Right now, the work thing that's kind of been nagging me is, they actually gave me this little token that I can use to work from home, and getting that set up has been a little bit of a well, let's just say that I can't remember what username I'm supposed to use for it, which is kind of a stupid problem, but it's enough to get me off track. Okay, for that one I am actually going to have to use... I actually have to use the half things. Oh my goopiness, we actually using the half things? I didn't even think this would happen. And yeah, audio, many thanks for making everyone's so it's completely, I don't know if obsessed is the right word, but everyone's now so into slimes and sliminess and goopiness that I just have to, a little bit of it has rubbed off on me. Now this can point over here. Oh, are we gonna get to use a 69? Do we have niceness? Do we have niceness? I think we have niceness. Are who, what? If you're asking whether it's the slime boy sliminess stuff has rubbed off onto me. I'd say a little bit at least. A little bit at least. Yeah. I feel like people are have been pretty into slime is in goop now, audio. I don't know for sure, mate, but I feel like I saw quite a number of people with Slime Boy or Slimy or something like that in their Woolsey World nickname. So I mean, it's probably not a thing. I don't think it was ever a thing outside of Woolsey World, but inside Woolsey World. Hello, Alpha. Did you send an ID in chat? Because if you did, you probably need to put commas or something. Otherwise, I might not be able to see it. Yeah, audiovisual, the trendsetter. Yeah, you're probably one of the people with the most influence in Woolsey World. You probably have more influence on the server than Woolsey himself. That's only because he doesn't chat that much. Okay, Alpha, if you really want me to try your smelly level, I might just actually try your smelly level, and then I'll go and call it smelly and you will be sad. Let me just move all of these spike animation thingies into position, then remember to actually give them groups. Yeah, I know audio, but you've been on hiatus there. You've been kind of on a hiatus there. I think I'll make their animations be in sync with each other. I could make them randomized or off sync, but can't really be bothered. I tried doing that in Impossibilium and it was a nightmare, and I'm not going to do it again because I had to reevaluate for every single platform. Also, I was trying to use those those objects that you can get if you use some of the 2.1 base blocks, and then you hit click edges, and then you hit click outlines, and they have to delete all the interior if you just want to use the outlines, which was exactly what I was trying to do, which was a really good idea and definitely worked, didn't take a massive amount of time. And now I can throw these onto group 2 and put those onto, I said put them onto group 15 because that's the group of all of this whole platform. And yay, we have spike animation. So I can probably throw that into a spawn loop or collision loop sometime. Okay, Alpha. Time for your smelly level. VSC mid but better. Gosh. Also, audio, I hope this level is okay to put on YouTube, but it's Wave Challenge, which is the kind of gameplay I'm really good at, definitely, yeah. I have no idea where I am. I'm supposed to get between those two spikes. I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I going... Where am I going? Where the heck? Where in the heck am I supposed to go? I can barely see. It's blue. Probably supposed to go between those two spikes because using hitbox suck. But yeah, I'm not good at wave. Oh yeah, that worked. Except I immediately rammed it face first into those saws. Probably have to be. Ah! I had it! Stinking smelly. Next top player. Don't even think about it. I can't tell where I am. We were practice moding. Then he proceeds to figure out the challenge and then beat it on like the first attempt. Oh no, not. Hello, Mike Crossing. Welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. I can't do an audio-visual impression. I can't see where I am. I can't see if there's any gap here that I can get through. I also don't have any hitbox viewers, so this is gonna be great. Can't tell whether I'm supposed to go up. I'm probably supposed to go up. I could like briefly see where the saws were. Is there a gap here? Oh, there's a gap. Kind of looks like you just sprayed designs around. No, there's no alpha. I already said I don't have hitbox hacks. I don't have any hacks, actually. Oh, we somehow got out. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, definitely going up here. Cheesy cheese, not really. That's probably the intended way. Now, that one I can tell that there's a saw. There's a saw there as well. Am I supposed to... Is there H blocks? No, there aren't. Yeah, I'm so confused as to where I'm supposed to go. Because there's a saw in there. There's a saw in there. Yeah, but I can't reach the bottom one. It's almost there, but I can't. I'm very stupid. Just don't touch the floor, forehead. The floor is where the portal is. Yeah, I figured it out. I don't know how far back this stream delay is, but yeah, I figured it out. I just avoid the cube portal. Do I want this mini portal? Should probably set myself a couple of checkpoints. Probably don't want this mini portal. I probably do want this mini portal. Probably, okay, I'm going there. Probably going in between the spikes. Can I just go through? No, I can't. I somehow found my way to the end. And now we see how far we can get without using the practice mode. See, I need to go just above that piece of glow. Very nice of you to have a handy little piece of glow for me to actually be able to see. Almost got it. Yeah, this could take a while. Because I'm not very good at this game. I can't remember what oh yeah, that's like, whatever, this is good enough. Do I even say about this? Oh yes, I just remembered. Yeah, all wave challenges are smelly. Anyway, maybe now we can get back to building. Alfred! Can we not? No, you have requested one smelly level. It's enough smelly levels from you for today. Probably do a level request stream. I don't know, maybe this Sunday, maybe next. No, probably next Sunday because I'm actually going to be moving into an apartment on Monday. Insert something about hydration here. Yes. Nope, that one's not in group 2. Do I have anything in layer 1? No. Okay, guys. And you two as well. Now I'll come up here where we can throw you onto a different layer. And then hit the Vibrant plus paste button a few times. Or just try to find even places where spikes are applicable. Or applicable. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. There's not really any spikes in this section. And then, like, I guess, the ground. Oh, I remembered. I wanted to space those out just a little more. These are to, I guess, indicate that yeah, you know. The dash orb is end. Oh, here are some spikes. And there are spikes here, probably. Make them part of a structure or something. And if they're part of a structure, you can make them dance. I think I'm going to take the spike dance animations and make them just Vibrant and plus paste them on all of the spikes that I already have. The upside down ones will be kind of reversed, but also not really. But also, I don't care. So it's gonna look especially. It's gonna look especially fire and based and whatnot anyway. What have you? I wonder where the next one is. Next one is probably around here somewhere, right? Where am I? I am here. I am paste you. Oh, there's a spike there. Yeah, the square thingies are so that I can turn it upside down and it stays in line with the grid, because for For some reason, I am very faithful to the grid. Why? I don't know, go ask your mom. As Dr. Seuss said. Yeah, a lot of my building just ends up being stuff like this, where I'm just taking a design and taking like literal days, just copying it, remaking it, whatever, all over in this long hecker of a section. But yeah, you know, anything to make the so that the level looks good. Is that the last of the spikes? Yeah, it's the last of that kind of spike, so we can get rid of that now. And now we go back and we grab the one for the half spike and we do it all again. And we managed to pick up like 3 objects from the other one, so we have to figure that out too, except that didn't actually happen, so thank goodness. Let me just spam this button a whole bunch of times because I don't want to use the free move thing, and I don't want to use the just copy or just paste buttons because, I don't know, something about the grid. I wonder where it is. Am I even in the right Y? Oh, no, there it is. Anyway, yeah, this should be the last of the spikes. I'm gonna keep this animation for the whole section, because there's just not that many spikes, at least so far. And now we can delete these. So I guess that's one idea. May turn out that I have made a slight mistake there, because if I'm going to make this whole thing on a sort of rotating platform, then that could mean trouble. So I have to move them, I'm going to have to rotate them, I have to figure that all out all over again. But whatever. That's a problem that's probably going to not happen until another day. So yeah, the actual spikes are going to be invisible, but they're going to have a nice little spike animation to show that there's a spike there. No one will have any problems with that. Is anyone even still here? Doesn't look like it. Bye, I guess. I have to move this a little bit further. So that is the very big thing here. And I'm also going to extend it just a smidge. So it doesn't pick too many objects, right? Right? Yeah, it's fine. Do we have enough of those structures? I think so. If we need more of these, we can copy what's already there. So let's see. I'm going to put these on a background layer real quickie. So that you don't have any weird layering issues. We're on B4 now. And kind of thinking that I might want to, why not? Let's give it a try. So the thingy starts right around here. Put that on B4, -7 is fine. And I want to make a curved stripe. For that, we'll first make ourselves a happy little template. No, I don't want the slope. I want all of these, and I want to rotate them a little bit at a time. And I'm going to move the slope away, just so that it doesn't get in the way. No, I want to rotate. Give me a nice curved surface to work with. For this, fortunately, it doesn't have to be too super precise. So you can just rotate them however much. One more. And I can just probably link this and put it on layer 0. Yes, circle. I'm actually going to put these on B4 at like -10. Just so that gets displayed above them. And let's move them up by one step. So that it actually this thing actually aligns with them. So I'm going to try to make a stripe. Dang it. You know what? This is fine. I'm going to try to make a stripe that kind of follows this shape. To start off, we'll take this and we will rotate it just a tiny bit. How many degrees? 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 should do it. Move it down. I don't know. Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be exact. Just we'll approximate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's about the right spot. And yeah, these points back here. Move that down 4. How many did I move this down? 3. Three it is. Do you mind? No, it doesn't mind. Well, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, it's 4. Keep it going, keep it going. Rotate 5 degrees, 5, down 3 steps, and over however many it takes. Copy, paste, rinse, repeat. Actually have this freaking mouse hold on to onto the button. And take a look at our work. And it looks like we're not doing a very good job of following the curve. Know what we do when we're not sure what to do? That's right, we copy the circle and we copy the big circle and we rotate it a couple of degrees for extra precision. I take those and move them away. This kind of look like, and that one's fine. That one's fine. That one. Peeking out just a tad. Ah, I see the problem. I want this to be there. So I want it to be tangent. And that's going to be more time consuming, to say the least. Can't see where it is. That's good enough. Yes, roughly tangent. Oh yeah, because this isn't good. perfect circle. This is a polygon. I did not do that. My mouse is acting up. Yeah, might as well only rotate one of them if I'm going to be practically free moving them into place. Five degrees. No, that's too far. That's good enough. It's going to be a while. Two, three. I'm probably going way higher resolution than I need to here, but this is going to be in the background and it's going to be steady. So I can't tell how many degrees that was. Whatever, that's about 5. I feel like that's poking out a little bit. Yeah. 5 more. 3, 4, 5. Ah, they're actually spot on. All right, that's pretty good. I think I might be able to just take all of these, copy paste them, and rotate 45 degrees. That looks good. Looks about right. However, I don't actually want it to be a perfect circle, then it just wraps all the way around. I want it to kind of go off and do its own thing. You know what I mean? 2, 3, 4, 9. Scale these up just a tiny bit. and then realize that maybe that's not going to work. Actually, it will work. If I don't do it too much, this will work. Remember where that started. Yeah. It's the amount of space that we have. It's diagonal top right to bottom left space, not whatever direction those are in. And then these can be scaled up to 1.2. Put them somewhere around there. Scale those up to 1.3. Put them around there somewhere. So now the curve kind of spirals out just a little bit. Just a smidge. Might even scale that last one up a little bit more. Where do I want to go from here? How many steps are we? How much of the screen are we across? Probably like half. I think I'll keep going. Instead of going up by 5 degrees, go up by 3. And of course, scale it up. Just a tad. So yeah, I wanted it to approximate the circle at first, but now it doesn't need to as much. I kind of want it to extend all the way to the end of the screen. Three degrees. Three degrees. Again. Go right. Actually gonna shift it over even more. I want these whole things to slice against each other with each beat of the song. Hello, Christelle Garrison, whoever you may be. And I guess maybe one more. One more should be fine. And now I guess we fill in those gaps. And also I get, and probably delete the circles as well. Hit 21 and 22. Maybe give it same color as that. How are you, Crystal? It's very crisp but very stale. They immediately left following that statement. I wonder if that's even remotely in the same place. Not quite. Yep, I think they left. Oops. Sorry, Chrisdale. I know it's probably supposed to be Crystal. I guess I can just use these. Where can this go? I mean, it is getting on midnight, so I probably should stop. Whether I will is debatable. Start with a very, very rough outline. Oh, it's that object. What are you? And what are you doing in my swamp? This game is strange. Sometimes That's pointing a bit too low. That's probably about right. Scale these back down. Okay, that's the right direction. No, best to shift it. It also looks like there's no one watching the stream, and probably won't be anyone watching the stream after from here on out. So I might just say good night to, well, not really to anyone, but yeah, we'll call that good enough for tonight. Jeez, the stream is behind. At least it is on my end. Oh well, goodbye. See you another day.